All right. We was trying to go live with this episode of the Aaron and Brandon show, and we spoke about Hulk Hogan's passing, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Ozzy Osbourne. We wasn't able to. We had some technical issues, so that's not going to air. And so what I have is this, and we're just going to go ahead and do our top 15 shark films of all time. Brandon probably looked at my list.
I saw.
You saw my stuff? You cheated.
I cheated.
Cheaters. Spoilers, man.
I just looked down and there it was.
I can't stand Brandon. I'm gonna jumble them up now. All right, top 15. I'm gonna say Dark Tide.
No, I don't know. I just know what number one is.
I'm gonna change it.
Dark Tide. Okay.
Yeah.
Halle Berry movie.
Why are you? I can't stand you, Brandon.
I just looked down and there it was. I mean, it's just, it happens sometimes. You just...
Yeah, that's okay. The Dark Tide is a movie starring Halle Berry, and it's about this shark diver who. All right, it's about a shark diver who was at the very beginning of the film. She's going on a scuba diving thing outside of a cage with people so they can kind of swim with sharks, and it goes wrong. A bull shark turns, and I think it's a bull shark because they're the most aggressive. Turns or maybe it's a great white. I'm not sure, but anyway, it turns and attacks the guy that's going on the dive, and so it gave her trauma, and so she maybe a year or so later, whatever, however long, gets hired by this wealthy man to go out, and she's struggling. Her boat she needs money to save her boat, and so she decides, okay, go take you out on this one dive, and obviously something goes wrong. But it's Dark Tide. It was a flop theatrically. Mm-hmm. This is when Halle Berry couldn't really do right. Like theatrically, like the thrill was gone. Like Catwoman, kind of Monster Ball, whatever movie it was. She plateaued, and then it was just downhill from there.
Did she win an Academy Award for that?
Monster Ball, yeah.
I have never seen it.
I remember seeing it. I don't remember anything other than her and Billy Bob Thornton smashing. And P. Diddy, of all people, getting killed in the electric chair in prison. So,
wow.
Yeah, kind of.
Heath Ledger was also in that movie.
I don't remember that. See, I hadn't seen this in a long.
He's on the poster.
But number 15 for me is Dark Tide.
Dark Tide, okay.
Yeah, I might change some more stuff around. Brandon threw me off, and so I'm not.
You just left it open like.
I didn't know you was gonna glance.
I just kind of looked down, and there it was.
Well, you shouldn't have did
it. Anyway, number 15 for me, 47 Meters Down. The Mandy Moore led shark thriller when her and her sister are getting into a shark cage. Something goes wrong. They're in the bottom of the ocean, gonna try to survive. When it came out, I really loved it. But I've seen it a few times since then. And each time I watch it, I like it less and less. So, but for one thing they do they do
a lot.
The one thing they do, they create tension with the sharks at the bottom of the ocean with them. That's one thing it does really well is the tension it creates. So I really enjoyed that aspect. I still enjoy that aspect. I think Mandy Moore is really good in it, but it's like a dream of mine. Go shark cage diving. Obviously, I don't want that to happen, but and it's a risk you take because you don't know what's going to happen in life. The cable could break, and you could be stuck at the bottom of the ocean. If it happens for me, if I ever go, I'm dead. Just letting people know.
Yeah, it's not. You ain't gonna
I can't swim, so I'm literally I'm not gonna make it back.
All right. So number 14 for me is 47 meters down, uncaged.
Oh no!
Yeah, that.
You like
I
that?
like.
You like that better than
Nah,
Dark Tide?
yeah,
I'm
but not by much.
Okay.
But yeah, it was. It still was. It's really not a great shark film, but it just it was an interesting scenario.
Sylvester Stallone's daughter's in that movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an interesting scenario. But just didn't really hold me.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Didn't hold me either.
Yeah.
Didn't make my list.
Didn't hold nobody, I guess.
So is that all?
Yes, sir. That's all I got.
14 for me is Great White. Came out a few years back.
Never heard of it.
It's an indie. It's about a plane going down, kind of like No Way Up, and they have to survive in the ocean, and it kind of plays a little bit like 47 Meters Down in a way, but also The Shallows. It's not great, but it was decent. So
All right.
that's 14.
Number 13 for me is Sharknado.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, because it was a terrible concept. It was the beginning of a terrible shark concept that became actually a phenomenon. And so I honestly haven't seen the rest of the Sharknado films.
Don't.
But the first one with Ian Zimmern.
Ian
Zimmern.
Steve Sanders.
Yes, Steve Sanders. And I think not Reese Witherspoon, but what's the other one?
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid, yeah. She is in it.
John Hurd.
Yeah.
Home Alone fame.
Yep. It was R.I.P., right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that movie was just, it's like the snakes on a plane type of thing, where it's a ridiculous concept, but it works in how ridiculous it is.
Yeah,
Whereas,
I agree. The first one does work.
yeah, and so I liked it. I liked it enough to make my list. Yeah.
Well, ridiculous to ridiculous. Number 13 for me is Shark Night.
It's on my list.
It's basic. I mean, the way I look at this movie is basically Friday the 13th with sharks. I mean, it's basically what it is. Sharks are, or you could say Jaws 2. Just more modern. And
I don't know where I got that yip, by the way. I had that loud yip. It was crazy.
Yep.
I said, I yipped. I said, ah! But I don't know, it's weird. I can't do it again. It was real.
I remember hating it when it first came out, but I watched it last year for Shark Week, and I was like, and maybe it was because I watched so many bad ones, and then I finally watched that again, and it's like, oh man, this is fun. Compared to what I've been watching, this is a lot of fun. Overall, I mean, I could have done without the let's film people dying twist ending. It's done so much better, and
Other things.
and one other thing,
Yeah.
but I had fun with it when I last saw it, so I was like, it's got to make my top 15. I mean,
Yeah. It's number 12 for me is Soul Surfer. It's a movie. It's based on a true story of this surfer, this young lady who surfs, and she gets her arm bit off in a shark attack. And people felt like she was never gonna surf again, but she like overcomes that diversity and is able to surf again with one arm, and actually win win a competition. And so, but it's a shark movie in the sense of there's a shark attack, and so that's why I put it on the list.
All right, that was Oh boy.
Those are my 12.
Okay, number 12 for me is a Chinese production film called Shark Evil.
You just tell me about this.
Recently watched it. Thought it was going to be mediocre at best, and it turned out it was pretty decent. It's about poachers are trying to kill this shark, and the shark ends up killing all of them. And it cuts to these 20-something-year-olds are planning an anniversary graduation out in the ocean. One of them's going to propose to his fiance or his girlfriend. They're going to pretend to be a shark in the process. It's stupid. But despite the stupid subplot with the students, the young 20-something-year-olds, the shark knew the assignment and acted accordingly. You're going to pretend to be a shark? I'm going to eat you. And that's what happens. And it kind of becomes like I'm seeing more and more people do this. The Shallows worked. It's popular. They think it's the best shark film since Jaws. Let's just kind of recreate that for our ending. And, it didn't do it nearly as
Justice.
Yeah, but it was decent. For a film I had never heard of.
Yeah. I've never heard of either. Number 11, you already mentioned this, is Shark Night. It's about a group of people going on this summer vacation to a lakeside house, and while they're there, they encounter a shark. Multiple sharks, and it's because these dumb hillbillies is putting sharks in this salt lake, and filming people getting killed, and it's just you're right. You said it's just like Friday 13th, but with sharks. It really is that. It felt 2000s, 2010s, like a 2010s horror film. It has a dumb sequence of like this sped up thing where there's like coming into the house. And then like the characters, you don't really root for many of the characters to survive. But the sharks did what they're supposed to do. Yeah. So that is my number 11.
Okay. My number 11 is Bait. What can I say?
That's my. I'm gonna go ahead.
That's your 10?
That's my 10.
Bait is. It's during hurricane season. A grocery store gets flooded with sharks. That's all you need to know. It's ridiculous. It's got that Deep Blue Sea type of ridiculous. Not nearly as good, but it was fun. It was. I loved it.
Yeah.
I had a really good time with it when we reviewed it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it since then, but planning to watch tonight. But I love a good shark movie that's ridiculous and that knows what it is.
Yeah.
It just has fun.
And what I liked about it is I enjoy, and Brandon has heard me say this several times, I enjoy isolated type of movies where people are isolated in one key location and they got to survive. And this grocery store, and like the initial thing where the hurricane, it looks cheesy, but once the sharks enter the chat, they come in and they like are on top of the grocery, they're on top of the freezers or whatever to try to survive. It's just it's great. The sharks in the water, and it's a grocery store, and just it gives Trimmer vibes as well. Not as great as Tremors. Tremors is like, if you had to do a top 10 creature feature, Tremors is easily in the top 5, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, Tremors.
All creature films.
All creature films.
I could probably agree. But,
Yeah, it's top five. I would love to do a list of creature films.
I mean, it's my favorite horror comedy. So there's. I mean, I don't think it's better than The Thing, but would you consider that a creature?
Now, would you consider creature?
Are you going to consider Alien a creature?
I guess we have to because no.
But I like
Well,
Tremors
yeah.
better than Alien. But I'm just.
But
saying,
I would say I don't know. Maybe I guess it would be because Tremors.
I mean,
I
it's a
mean,
monster
Tremors
movie.
is a monster. It's a prehistoric monster that has been under the earth, and it's been surviving, been dormant. Would you consider Nope is a creature feature?
It is.
Yeah.
That means Jaws would be too.
Jaws is a
Well,
creature
that's
feature.
my number one.
So
you include Jaws in anything, I don't have a choice but to pick Jaws as number
Oh,
one because it's my favorite movie of all time. So
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to ruin the creature feature of what I would put as number one, but
If
it
we
would
could
not,
exclude-
but it would not be Jaws.
if we-
I can
if we-
tell you right now, I would not put Jaws as number one in my creature features.
if we exclude shark films and creature features, I would feel much better about creating this list
Okay.
because there's no suspense for me.
So if we do this creature feature list, we will exclude sharks.
I think it's only fair since we're doing favorite shark films already.
Yeah. So, and that way, other creatures, both real and unrealistic, can get some love.
That's right.
And so, I'm down for this list, man. You heard it here first, guys. All right. So number 10 for me was Bait as well. If you haven't seen it, it's such a ridiculous concept, but just watch it. It's fun.
It is fun.
Number 9 for me.
Well,
You did your 10.
I haven't did my 10.
All right, go ahead.
Number 10 for me, you spoke of isolation. So number 10 for me is another film that was in an isolated place. Well, thing, and it's No Way Up, with the plane going down and it sinks.
We're
like
pretty
the
close to one another.
It sinks like the Titanic, and it's character driven. It's not so much about the sharks getting in the plane. They do get in the plane, but it's not really about that. It's about the characters' will to survive or their breaking point when they just quit and give up. And for a little independent film, I thought it was well done. I thought it was truly well done. I have another film that reminds me of this a little bit. It's getting a little higher up for me, but I watched it last night. But yeah, I mean, No Way Up was a surprise.
Yeah. Number 9 for me is Nowhere. It's a movie. It's called Nowhere. Nowhere. Nowhere.
Never heard of it.
It's a film that it's on Netflix. It's about this woman who's trying to get to America from Mexico or somewhere like that. I don't know where. And so she's trying to get smuggled in, and they try to smuggle her in a shipping container. She's pregnant, and for some reason something happens, and she and maybe one more person is stuck in the shipping container. And the shipping container in the shipping container zone sinks, and so the shipping container is floating in the ocean, and she's trying to survive. And there is sharks, because when she's literally trying to survive, and also she has to deal with different elements that's now starting to come into the container from a hole that's in it, and one of those elements is sharks. And so it's such a great isolated film where she's trying to find ways to survive this, and she's pregnant, so that's another factor that she's trying to deal with as well.
Yeah.
I recommend watching it, adding it to your list if you're not done with your list.
I'm not done because my list is just never ending.
Nowhere should be added to your list. So Nowhere is my number 9.
Number 9. Okay. Number 9 for me, Jaws 2. The sequel to
Jaws 1.
well, Jaws 1 plus the film that coined Blockbuster. I mean, I still like it. It's just, it's not as memorable as it used to be when I was a kid. But I mean, I still like Roy Scheider in it, but I don't know, he phoned it in as well. But there's a couple scenes where I felt like he really tried, but it's basically a slasher movie with Bruce Jr., I guess. I mean, it's not the same Bruce, but it does seem like it's more angry. The shark is more angry, but which is a stupid plot line. But I don't know, I liked it. I like it when they all go sailing and the shark just starts attacking the boats. That's when it truly becomes like a slasher movie, and that's lame. But I can't stand that Jackie, that scream.
Jackie.
The screamer, yeah.
I don't know who this is.
You don't remember the screamer?
I don't.
She's
know.
notorious for screaming, annoying.
It's like the one that's like in a lot of sitcoms in the 80s and 90s. Jackie?
Oh no,
You talking about Jackie?
No.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know her real name.
Oh.
She was just Jackie in Jaws 2.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know. Okay. All right, number 8 for me. You already mentioned it was No Way Up. It was a movie about a plane that goes down in the ocean and starts taking on water, and there's a pocket of that's not submerged, and they are trying to survive. And now there's a shark that's in like first class, and so it's just like they gotta find a way to get out of it, of a dire situation, and whether not to drown, whether not to get eaten by sharks or other elements that's underneath the sea. It was, Brandon spoke about this already. It was that year that we watched it. It was such a out of nowhere film that stuck the landing. You know, it wasn't like, obviously that year we had a couple of shark films. I imagine the other ones on your list. But yeah, it's just like, it was a good movie, man. And I hope people get to watch it. It's really good. It's like don't ignore it.
Yeah, I shouldn't ignore it at all. I mean, it's a solid little shark film. My number 8, it came out earlier this year. It's called Fear Below. You mentioned it to me at first because I didn't know what you were talking about.
But I've never watched it. And well, I'm gonna say this real quick about Fear Below. I started watching it. I had some buffering issues, so I wasn't able to finish it. But I was intrigued by what I was seeing, and it did make my list because it was the buffering issues. But I want to watch it. It's just I enjoy Australian horror. I like seeing my Aboriginal people in it because I'm descended from Aboriginals. So I enjoy seeing them pop up in film, and some great, interesting characters too.
Yeah, I thought the divers were great. They felt like a family. And if you don't know the story, well, basically it's set in 1946. These gangsters, I guess, have robbed. They got gold in the back of their vehicles, and they ended up having an accident, and it rolls into the river. And they get out, but they can't get the gold out, so they have to hire divers. What they don't know is a shark is in there. A bull shark is in that same river.
And a female bull shark.
It's possibly pregnant. So there's room for a sequel if they choose. It doesn't need one, but there is room for a sequel. I just found the characters really interesting. I liked the organized crime aspect to it. I liked the divers aspect. And I love the usage of the shark. It wasn't overdone. It was well done. I mean, it's not like there's one shark scene where the CGI is not great. But for this type of film, I don't feel it needed to be perfect. You just need to feel that tension when you're in the water. And the point of the movie is these divers are not safe in the water and they're not safe on land. So I love that contrast. I really had a good time with it. That was my number 8.
All right. Number 8 for me is, well, we already did number 8. Number 7 for me is Under Paris. Yeah.
We agree on this one. Number 7.
Under Paris is a movie about sharks in the sewers of Paris, under the city of Paris, and there is truly has a Jaws feel, in a sense of there's this big marathon that's happening in Paris in the canal thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
In the whatever, I don't know Paris, but they have like this big old thing happening, and it's like and it's great for tourism. It's just like Jaws. Like, it's great for people coming in and experiencing this. And the mayor or governor of Paris, I don't know, does not want to shut it down.
Yeah.
And this scientist tries to warn her, hey, there's sharks. And there's a lot of sharks, and you should not get in the water. And guess what? They didn't listen. And where Jaws walked for Under Paris to run, because there is a scene where the sharks kill a lot of people. That's
You talking about in the sewer, or are you talking about
the sewer, and then in the canal thing, like
the sewer? They deserved it.
Yeah, sewer. There's only
Especially that one.
Yeah,
it was a very satisfying death.
Yeah,
it's justified.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in the scene of when the mayor lady or whatever should have listened, and the sharks start attacking people. Mm-hmm. It's like, didn't we tell you? Didn't we tell you?
But the ending of that movie is just the craziest shark ending I've ever seen.
I don't remember it now.
It destroys Paris.
Oh yeah.
Paris is under.
Oh,
it's not that the shark actually destroys Paris. It's that the government officials
accidentally
destroy Paris trying to kill the shark, and they can't accomplish the mission.
And yeah, they open it where the ocean comes into.
Yeah, it floods Paris.
And then there's more sharks in Paris.
I loved it. That was my fear. Okay, they're going to kill the shark at the end. It's going to be sad, and because the sharks, it's not going to say it's innocent or anything, but
a shark is a shark.
Yeah, it's not trying to kill people. Essentially, it's just, if it feels threatened, it's going to attack.
Yeah.
I had to explain this to my dad a couple days ago, because he's like, they're evil. I said, they're not evil. And I think Under Paris did a good job with it. I think Jaws has done the best job with it, with their behavior.
Yeah.
Especially if it's territorial.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the shark is just trying to get away. And these officials, or the military, or whatever they are, I forget what they are. I forget what the term is for them over there. They shoot it up, they blow it up, they flood it, and the shark still escapes.
Yeah.
And I just
they create a more of a problem.
Yeah, and it got greenlit for a sequel. I think it's coming out next year for Netflix. I can't wait for it. I hope it's as chaotic
as the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was also your number 7?
Yeah, that's my number 7.
All right. Number 6 for me is The Meg.
Number 6 for me.
The Meg. So The Meg 2 did not make my list.
Oh, it made mine.
It didn't make my list. I don't remember if I liked it or hated it. I think
you hated it.
Yeah. But the
Meg.
Meg.
You usually hated The Meg as well.
But The Meg has grown on me with the sharks and Jason Statham. You know, it grew on me, and even with I forget his name. It's a it was a fun.
Fear.
Yeah.
It break your heart.
I mean, now I'm used to his death. So what can I say? Did I just ruin it for you?
No, I already knew it.
Okay.
It made me want to stop watching.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah, but his death was
unnecessary.
Pause break.
It was unnecessary.
Because You haven't made it to season 6 yet,
No.
or 7, or anything like that.
No, I stopped at season 4.
What happens at the end of season 4?
I don't remember. I know that's when Morgan and them show.
Okay,
that
so
first season.
so I felt
Are
like
you trying to say he comes back
no. I feel like with the death of Madison.
Oh, the fake death.
It was because they
Oh, she isn't back. She isn't back yet. I just spoiled it. I haven't watched.
Well, how you know this? You didn't watch it. That's why I was
Because
asking.
they teased it when they said she died.
Okay.
On Talking Dead.
All right.
She gave a really big smile, like I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Don't ruin no more. But I felt like because I was saying we never definitively see the death. You know, that's one of those for Nick's death. You've seen his death. You know. For Travis's death, you saw it. Like first you think, oh, he could survive when the bullet shot, but no, then you see his guts hanging out. You're like, oh, he's dead. You know, he's dead. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
I feel that was just done for shock value.
yeah. Well, they needed a death. Like I still don't think. I think Nick's death is their Glenn's death, in the sense of. Glenn's death changed the trajectory of The Walking Dead, maybe for the worse, because it couldn't really rebound from Glenn, and I think it kind of ruined it for a lot of folks. And I think that same with Nick. I think Nick is the character that we started with, and we wanted to continue with Nick, and we.
Well, the way it was done was like Nick was the guy. He really was the focal point. He drove the show forward.
Yeah.
It wasn't Madison. I don't know one person that truly likes Madison.
I always hated Madison.
In that first run she did,
I still don't like Madison.
I don't know what she does when she comes
I
back.
don't know if she's even back yet. She ain't came back with me, but I don't like Madison. But anyway,
I believe it's going.
don't ruin it. I'm on season 7, so
You hate Strand for something.
I hate Strand because Strand is a douchebag.
He's a good villain, I'm assuming.
Oh, he's such a. But he always had villain tendencies. But now he's like leaning into his villainousness, you know. And I'm like, I can't wait for you to die.
Well, that's not happening.
That's how I feel.
All
right, don't ruin stuff, Brandon. Stop talking.
If he even dies,
it's okay, Brandon. Stop. Back to Sharks. But my point is with the Meg, which was my number 6. I feel like the Meg was a much better film than Meg 2, and which is surprising if you got Meg 2 higher than Meg.
I do.
It's crazy, but okay, that's my number 6.
Okay, number 6 is Meg. You know, I follow the books.
Mm-hmm.
They don't follow the books at all.
Neither one of them.
No. And you've seen the sequel, of course. They killed off the romance, right? The leading lady. Mm-hmm. That woman was supposed to be the woman he married. That woman was supposed to be the woman he had 2 kids with. They killed the grandfather in the first movie. He's not supposed to die until the 3rd book. So they just didn't follow through.
They just said, just give us the title of the Meg and we'll do our own thing.
And they changed Angel's name. I forget what they changed it to in The Trench. But that's her. That's Angel.
I don't know who Angel is to begin with. I've never read the books, man.
The brother that thinks he has a connection to the
shark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's Angel. That's supposed to be Angel. They renamed her something else. But despite all that, you have to see what the Meg truly is. It's a blockbuster film. It's a popcorn film, and on that alone, it's good. But it's not the book by any means. If they've done the book, it could have been like Jaws with the Meg. It's that good, but they didn't do that. But I had fun with it. But I really wished that the shark cage would have been done right. They didn't do that right either. That was supposed to be his ex-wife in that, but it was fun. It was thrilling. I love when what's his name from The Office? What's his name? It's
Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson, yeah. said, haven't y'all seen Shark Week? And then Jason Statham jumps in the water to swim after her because she's in the shark cage, and her tank is about to.
It's gonna be a great list, by the way, when we do creature features.
her tank is about empty, and he puts one foot up, and I heard many YouTubers say this. He was in a different movie than everyone else because he was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, and they were right. He was in a different movie. He knew what the movie was while everyone else was playing it serious. He was having fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, I enjoyed it. But the ending, the last act, that last chase scene reminded me of Jurassic Park, just underwater.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Really, it's what it is. It's basically Jurassic Park meets Jaws.
And there's your 6.
There's what?
It's number 6 for you.
It's number 6. Yeah.
All right, number 5 for me. 47 meters down.
Wow. It's high.
I remember watching it, the first movie,
Man, it's high.
and just thinking of how claustrophobic and how like intense it felt. Like it's not that I don't do well with claustrophobic places or anything. Just the idea of being under the water in a shark tank is terrifying to me. It's like it's terrifying already. And stuff. It's kind of like it did the same thing for me like Fall did. Like I wouldn't ever be in that situation. It's like I don't climb stuff. I don't do heights.
Yeah, I get it.
And so just like it, but it was hard for me to watch because I don't do heights.
That was probably the very first movie that truly gave me anxiety.
Yeah.
Watching it.
Yeah.
Was The Fall. They're doing a sequel, and I'm like, no.
Who's going to climb on something else? Stop climbing on stuff.
The same girl's coming back, so I'm like, what is she getting herself into now?
Stop climbing stuff, man. You literally lost a friend. But
must be an anniversary situation.
But 47 meters down, I haven't seen it in so long, but I do remember just the feelings that it kind of gave me.
Oh yeah, it's very suspenseful. I mean, as far as shark films go, that is probably the most suspense I have felt, at least the first time watching it, that I felt since Jaws.
Okay.
Like it was great. That's your 5?
5, yeah.
My 5, Meg 2, The Trench.
Okay.
I like it better because I felt the first one try to be more serious. Like I felt everybody knew what they were making in the sequel. Like they really jumped into it. This is a ridiculous film. It's so ridiculous. I love the fact that they show the T-Rex scene with the Meg, because that's in the first book, and I was like, yes, I love that. And it was amazing. I wanted more of that. And we get the squid fight against the Megs. I mean, I love the fights because that's in the books too. I would say the sequel did more with the books, just in a comedic tone. And I was there for it because to me it felt like something out of Jurassic World.
Okay.
And I had fun. I had a lot of fun.
Are they going to make another Meg movie?
They shouldn't,
But they probably will.
but they probably will because it did end up making money
So that was your number 5.
thanks to overseas.
That's your 5.
Yeah, that was my 5.
My number 4 is Dangerous Animals.
That was your number 1, Aaron.
I changed it. Dangerous Animals. I watched this last night, and the dude that played Kano, or not, was it Kano?
John Courtney.
Yeah. Like, oh no, he was a Kano. He was the Australian dude in Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
He was that guy.
He also played Kyle Reese in Terminator Genesis.
Okay.
And then he played John McClane's son in the last Die Hard movie.
Okay.
He officially killed Die Hard.
Yeah. Well.
And almost killed Terminator.
Yeah. Well.
I've
now he's in this movie where he literally gets to kill people, but not literally.
Oh,
but,
and it's it's his best performance.
He's so unhinged in this movie.
I have a question for you.
And just like I like first you don't know when. Like I thought just like, because you know what he's gonna do, but you don't know when he's gonna do it. And then like, you know, they dive and then come up, and then like all bets are off. But yeah, it's like his dancing and the way that he collects his souvenirs, and it just like, I thought that he was truly a creepy, terrifying character. But I loved the protagonist in the movie. I loved that her fight.
Our fight, yeah, she was really good.
Yeah.
This is also my number 4. Jacques Courtney, I've labeled him box office poison. If he's in it, it's gonna suck. I'm glad I was wrong about this, because I really didn't have much of an interest. Even knowing that he's a serial killer, I was like, he's gonna suck. He's gonna be terrible. And I ended up thinking this was the best character in a shark movie since Quint. And I still think this to this day. He's a more sinister version of Quint. That's how I would.
Quint was
put
like
it.
a serial killer than this guy.
Yeah. But did you like the Baby Shark?
Yeah, that song.
When he starts singing it, Baby
Yeah,
Shark.
yeah.
It's so,
But
it's a comedy moment, and then he slits the guy's throat in the middle of it. It's like,
but there's a one thing that I want to mention in this movie that I thought it did a great job with is not making the sharks the monsters, in the sense of the sharks are sharks, and they even mentioned sharks don't like the taste of human flesh. Sharks exploratory. They now associate, because of people throwing chum in the water, they now associate ships with food. And so that's why you get sharks going up the boats and stuff, because man has now fed the animals, in the sense of, to the point where sharks now go behind cruise ships and things like that, because people throw food off and, you know, things like that, and they think there's food for food. And so there's a scene where like she's in the water with a great white, I believe a great white pops up, and the great white just it was one of the creepiest feelings I've ever had, and anxiety filled moments I've ever had, like watching the movie, and with it just coming and it not, you know, turning, but just seeing the eye, the darkness in the eye, and seeing the years on the shark, you know. And it was just like, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But I moved it to number 4. I enjoyed it.
that was my number 4 as well.
All right, number 3 for me is The Shallows. Because I feel like The Shallows was it for me. It was like, now I know that the lady that's in the movie is now poisoned. I know that she has ruined her whole career.
What's she done now?
She accused the guy of like sexually harassing or assaulting her, and truth come out that no, she was like totally lying. She's married to Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds didn't help things, so now both of them had kind of poisoned their names. And
I figured that's how it was going to play out.
Yeah.
Just because.
So now, right now, I don't really vibe with Ryan Reynolds. Like if he pops up, I don't really care. I don't like it. Like I
didn't
literally.
know he went along with it though.
Yeah, he
but
did.
I could tell when the guy was talking about what he experienced, the amount of anxiety he had. I know that feeling because I experienced it 4 years ago with a certain person. I know exactly what he was talking about. I know what he felt. I felt the same thing. So I know what he was dealing with.
Yeah.
And what type of person he was dealing with.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I believe him over Blake. I like the movie though. I really enjoyed the movie. It sucks because it's like a book series and it did well. And I don't know what they're going to do. I assume they're not.
If they did do another one, they'd just recast maybe. Because I don't think that she would. I don't know.
But
I think the first movie, I love that. Once again, it goes back to isolation. It takes place on a rock,
Yeah.
And she's just stuck there, and there's a bird, and that's her only companion in this film, and she's trying to survive this shark that's kind of circling, and know that she's aware. The shark is aware of her being there, and tries to get her, and just it's fun. I thought it was a fun little film, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's my number 3 as well.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, Shallows was like I consider it better than my number 2, but I just have so much more fun with number 2. But I think Shallows is probably the best shark movie since Jaws.
All right.
Overall, but it's not as fun as my number 2.
My number 2 is Jaws.
You're gonna change it up now, huh?
Nah, Jaws was always.
I can't believe this is gonna be your number 1 though.
Jaws was always my number 2.
I know.
Because Jaws was. I'm gonna explain.
Explain.
I enjoy Jaws. I enjoy Steven Spielberg. It's one of his. It's not my favorite Steven Spielberg film, by far, but it is a great. It's a great Steven Spielberg film, and I love seeing it theatrically. You know, and it has some great characters. It has some great dialogue, but for it to be and it did good with like not having the shark in it to give you the effect of a shark being there. It did great with like just the mind. The monster is more in your mind than it is on film. You know, until you see the shark and you're like, oh well, no, damn, it's a shark. You know, and so I thought that it was fun, man. It had some great characters, but for me, there's other movies I saw. My number 1 movie that I saw theatrically, and I experienced in real time, and just kind of came up with it, and it was for me that pivotal.
Yeah, I mean,
movie for me.
I can relate.
Yeah,
because I'll get into it when we get to number 1.
Okay.
My number 2 is Deep Blue Sea. Okay. I wanted to watch it theatrically so bad because it was like the first shark movie that I think to go to theaters since Jaws: The Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
So since the Jaws film, and I was supposed to go with my brother, and he went on a date and took his now wife. So I can't be too mad. He took her to it, and he's like, it was good, man. He was throwing in my face how good it was. And I was like, yeah. It was the first DVD I ever bought, though. And I had to wait 6 months till I got a DVD player to watch it. It was. I was anticipating this, and I loved it, man. You know, they didn't even have to cast Sam Jackson in it or LL Cool J. I think they were like the top 2 big names at the time. Yeah. I mean, at that time, I think they were huge. I mean, Sam still is, but you know, LL's, you know, he's a big TV star.
Yeah. Well, I think LL is probably bigger than. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know my number 1 is Deep Blue Sea.
How could it not be?
But
that hasn't been mentioned.
But the thing is, like, I think LL was probably bigger than Sam at the time. I don't think Sam's star was rising. Well, no, Pulp Fiction already happened, right?
Yeah.
So no, Sam
was the first person he cast.
Sam was the bigger star.
He's because Randy was like, man, how would you like to do a shark movie? This is how much I liked it. I watched the audio commentary of it. And Sam was like, you mean Jaws? Yeah, so to speak, but not. Jaws, heavily inspired, sure, but not Jaws. It's a shark movie. It's like in a prison for sharks.
Yeah.
And it's like, sounds interesting. It's like, yeah, I'll do it. And he was the very first person they cast. And getting him on board, they got everyone else.
Yeah, we have obviously Thomas Jane.
Yeah,
who was Jackson,
unknown at the time.
LL Cool J, Michael Rappaport.
I knew Michael.
Who's in it? I'd known him already from like. I think I first seen him in Higher Learning, and that's where I experienced him. And then like from there, you know, I knew Michael Rappaport.
I knew him from Copland, plus the show Boston Public.
Stellan Skarsgård, he is in it. Ada Turturro, who played Brenda Kern, she is now, I know her from The Sopranos. That's Tony Soprano's sister.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, Sopranos was excellent. Also, it says Katie McKinnon was in this movie. I don't remember her even being in this movie. Jeez. Kate McKinnon from SNL. They said she's in this movie. I don't remember being in it. Maybe it's like
Maybe she's one of the girls on the boat in the first scene.
Maybe.
Or she's one of the crew that's leaving.
Maybe. But, man, for me, Deep Blue Sea, I seen it in 1999 in theaters. I think I was working at the theater and it was probably a screening or something like that. So we got to see it before everybody else. And just the moment that shark popped out of water and killed Samuel L. Jackson, nobody saw it coming. It was like, whoa, my gosh, because he's giving this big hurrah speech, and then like now you can see it. Now you see.
Yeah, I mean
the way the camera looks.
Yeah, the way it's on his face. So it's like it's heavy.
It's super tight.
Yeah, it's like okay, he's going to die.
Yeah.
If you've seen shark films, you know he's about to bite it.
But it was such a, for me, where I love Jaws, I do love Jaws, but I saw this movie in theaters and it's my favorite shark film of all time. It really is. Like I was gonna put Dangerous Animals above it because I love the way it handled the realness of what sharks are like, and I love the villain. I thought he was really great. But Deep Blue Sea I've seen so many times. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't even know there's sequels, and I just refused to watch them. I just refuse to watch them. I act like they don't even exist.
They don't.
They don't exist.
The quality is it's sci-fi. So don't.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to keep your, I mean, you're still gonna love Deep Blue Sea, but you're like, oh, why did they do that? Why didn't they just bring back LL Cool J and Thomas J and do a proper sequel? I still feel that to this day they should do a legacy sequel with those two guys involved in some way with another. I don't know.
And that was my first criticism of the Meg too. Is I felt like it wanted to be Deep Blue Sea. I remember saying that like it's just supposed to be Deep Blue Sea, and that's why I didn't like it as much. But because like Deep Blue Sea was special. It was special. It's a special movie. Like the sharks are smart. What are you gonna do with that? Like they're already smart, but now they're like crazy smart.
You see how that works? She's screwing with the sharks, and the sharks are screwing with us.
Yeah,
Michael Rappaport.
Yeah. He was clearly what's the name from Jurassic Park? He's clearly
Which one? Not Newman.
Not Gutenberg. Not
Goldblum?
Goldblum. Yeah, like in the sense of like that theory. That sounds
Let's go faster.
that's a Goldblum type of theory.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great.
But Goldblum is Goldblum.
Yeah, it is Goldblum.
Ooh,
but I love Michael
Rappaport.
Rappaport.
It's gonna be a fun list. The creature features list. It's gonna be fun because Jurassic Park's in there. It's in there.
It's in there.
It's in there. How can it not be?
I mean, they're all in there. I mean,
Godzilla's in there. It's technically a creature feature, is it not? Kong is a creature feature, is it not?
Not to get off topic here, but which do you prefer Godzilla now or do you prefer Godzilla '98? Even though it's not really Godzilla. Because it's a lot more fun.
Honestly, I just prefer Godzilla Zero. Minus Zero.
Is that
the Japanese one?
Yeah.
You did see it.
I did. It was good.
Like it's literally
Cody,
to me is the best Godzilla movie I've ever seen, and I would say the Godzilla X Kong or whatever was a cartoon on live screen, and that was fun. Yeah. I like that one over the Godzilla of Matthew Broderick. But for its time, I didn't hate Godzilla.
I love 98 Godzilla.
98. I did not hate it. I didn't hate it.
I loved it. But the one you're talking about that came out recently, it was the very first time I ever seen Godzilla like that. Mm. Like that version.
Yeah, like he was truly a villain.
Yeah.
Godzilla minus Zero.
That too, but the way he looks, he looks like the old version of Godzilla,
Yeah.
not just.
Oh, and I loved how he would charge up his spine,
Oh, yeah, it was-
like that, like the way.
Yeah, I hope they do a sequel to that because it was. I wasn't expecting much. 'Cause I'm just not big on the lore of Godzilla. I'm more of a Kong fan when it comes to all that.
I think
But
I'm more of a Kong. When I think of Kong, my favorite Kong movie, but it's because that's what I know. My favorite Kong movie is Skull Island.
mine too.
I can't, because I was about to say like King Kong or Kong Lives, but no, Skull Island is the greatest King Kong movie ever. Period.
To me,
Period.
it felt like I went back in time and I was a kid again. And I was like at a candy store and I just got everything I wanted. That's how I
It has to be a
felt.
20. We have to do at least 20
That's how I
creature
felt
features.
watching Kong.
We could do
Skull
more.
Island. Oh, we probably could.
We could probably squeeze 50 out.
Oh my goodness.
But we I don't think we're maybe I don't know. We got to come together on the census on the number. So Jaws is your number one.
Jaws is my number one, and here's the reason why. I still love it, but I do see people's complaints that it slows down a whole lot. And Act 2, it's a great setup. Act 2, it's really slow.
There's some scenes that if I was directing it or at least editing it, there's some scenes that I would be comfortable cutting out. I would cut out part of the dinner scene when what's name comes to the house.
When he gets drunk.
Yeah. Like not on the boat, but at his house.
At his house, yeah.
I'll cut part of that out.
You wouldn't cut him and the kid though out.
No,
right?
no, that's great. It shows like that he's watching him. You know, I thought that was great. I even would cut. I would introduce Richard Dreyfuss coming in and talking, but I would cut it a lot sooner and have them come to the conclusion of let's go check out the body or whatever. Let's go check out the shark and get to that. I would get to that scene a lot sooner.
Yeah.
I think that I would cut out him going to the store to buy the painting supplies, maybe. But it just builds this. But part of it, I love. It feels like a real town. It was a real town, but it feels like a real town.
Yeah.
It feels like neighbors that know each other on this island. That's what I loved about that Santa Claus movie where it was on an island, like a fishing village, because it's like a small community and they know each other. You know, I love movies where it's a small community and they kind of know one another.
Yeah.
I enjoy that stuff. I enjoy that.
But I mean, I didn't see it in theater. So I wasn't even a movie fan when I first saw Jaws.
I mean, I seen it years later.
Like I wasn't. Like I didn't really.
I think I rented my first. I saw Jaws because I rented it from the library. Actually, that's how I saw it.
I mean, I watched occasionally, but I wasn't very interested in movies when I first saw it. And I remember watching it, and I was just so blown away by it. I was blown away by the characters. I was blown away by the camera work, the story, the shark. When you eventually see the shark, I was so captivated with it. It not only got me into movies, it got me into sharks. It got me into marine biology. It got me into the ocean. You know, I just became a massive fan of everything in that movie: the ocean, sharks, the sea life, film, Spielberg. It was this massive rush that came to me, and it changed my life. And I will always say that because it did. It was the one movie I saw that just it changed my life overnight. And because of that movie, I am here today with you doing this, and experiencing movies with my son, showing him stuff I grew up on. He hates Jaws, and that's cool because that's his opinion. I'm glad he has his own opinions. It doesn't burn me up or anything. It's like, okay, that's cool, because his Jaws, truthfully, is Sonic and Mario and the movies. I'm not talking about the games, but the movies. It's like he lives for that, And I was like, I can relate to that. I know what that feels like. So,
Um,
I don't love him like he does, but he lights up when he talks about him, and that is just an amazing thing. And he's gotten into horror films, and he's wanting to watch Jason, and I feel like Jason's gonna be his favorite. So that we will connect on, but it's just been great. But anyway, Jaws, it literally changed me. So that's why I always say it's my number one in everything.
When I said so, Jaws is not my favorite Spielberg film. I love Jaws. It's clearly
I would say it's Jurassic Park.
Yeah. I would say Jaws is top 5. But Jurassic Park is my favorite Steven Spielberg movie of all time. Like, I've seen it so many times, it never gets old. I can always revisit it. It's just, and I seen it I think I seen that in theaters. Originally, like I was a kid. I remember watching it in movie theaters.
Sadly, my first Jurassic Park film was Jurassic Park 3.
Oh,
Not that it's sad. It's just,
now I think it's now loved a little bit more. It gets a little bit more love than it initially did.
I would say the new one is more like to me it's a hybrid.
Dominion.
Of
You mean Dominion, or you talking about the newest one?
the newest one,
Okay.
Rebirth. It's a hybrid of Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. But that first 40 minutes is Jaws. It's the third act of Jaws,
but
which I loved. I thought that was great. It just didn't feel like Jurassic Park.
Steven Spielberg is my favorite director of all time. He has so many movies: Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., I say Twilight Zone, The Color Purple. Let's see another one, that Hook.
Yeah,
I've never seen Schindler's List.
I haven't either.
It's just too hard of a subject for me to want to watch. Amistad, I have seen it, but
I haven't seen it.
it's also a very hard topic. Saving Private Ryan was great. AI, artificial intelligence, was good. Minority Report, I don't recall Minority Report as much. I remember seeing it. I don't. Catch Me If You Can.
First film we did with Cruise, yeah.
War of the Worlds was not great.
I love that movie.
Did you?
Yeah, of course that was the beginning of Cruise's downfall. He just jumped on that couch promoting it.
Yeah.
So and I was like, and Spielberg was like, I ain't working with you anymore.
Yeah. Lincoln, BFG. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah,
but it
BFG.
makes sense. It feels like Spielberg. Ready Player One, West Side Story, then The Fablemans. But there's other stuff in there. But
His
Spielberg.
last two though, The Fablemans and West Side Story, showed his complete range as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Like everyone just thinks he depends on sci-fi or
I knew
coming of age type stuff.
Color Purple proves to me that he was able to.
He did do that.
He did, like, he was able to take a movie that.
Wait, Color Purple, that's the one you made me watch, right?
Yeah.
With Oprah.
Yeah,
and-
it's one, like, it's a Spielberg
Whoopi.
film. Yeah, and it felt, you could feel Spielberg's energy even in that film. Like, Spielberg, if it wasn't for Spielberg, there wouldn't be a J.J. Abrams. There wouldn't be other people that, like, freaking Chris Columbus, Dante,
Joe
Joe Dante, like, freaking Toby Hooper. Arguably, Spielberg did Poltergeist.
I have a question. Because Denzel brought this up when he was promoting. I can't remember the movie. He was a garbage driver. It was like a play. I don't remember.
Fences.
Fences. Yeah, he was promoting that with the cast, and they was like, couldn't a white director direct this? It's not about color. It's about culture. The reason I bring this up, you said he directed Color Purple.
Mm-hmm.
He said, would it make sense if Martin Scorsese would have directed Schindler's List? I mean, Martin could probably do it. Probably great. But it's about culture. He said Spielberg could probably do Goodfellas. Probably great. But he doesn't know the culture.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's done Color Purple. Do you think it would have been better if someone, I don't know who
in
was
his
really
time,
big in that time?
In '85,
Yeah, I don't really know.
Sidney Poitier.
That's the only guy I was
That's the only
thinking
one
of.
I can think of. would have been good for Sydney to.
Would have been different. You think?
I think it probably would have been different, but
But do you
I
think
think,
he did a good job?
but I think Spielberg captured black culture wonderfully. You know, like I was surprised when I found out Steven Spielberg directed Color
Yeah.
Purple, because had you not told me, I would figure somebody black directed it.
Yeah, that's my point. The woman didn't know the difference between culture and color.
Mm-hmm.
They said it's not about color; it's about the culture. You know, it's someone that knows the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that was his point. And he said it's not about color. You're confusing the two.
But he had a black person direct the Color Purple remake, and arguably it wasn't that great. You know, like there's a musical. I don't know what hurts it more, if the fact that it's a musical based on the musical or what. But I just felt like it wasn't as solid as Spielberg's Color Purple. Honestly, in my honest opinion, I will watch. I probably won't watch Color Purple. I think I reached my limit on the Color Purples that I'm gonna watch.
I don't want to watch it.
But I've seen it so many times, but I don't think I desire
It's
this.
literally one of the hardest movies I've ever had to watch.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Schindler's List. That's why I just haven't.
Now Martin's he's Jewish, right?
Yeah.
And he did I don't
Well,
know.
Scorsese, he's Italian. He's
not Jewish?
Scorsese sounds Italian.
Well, I know, but
He does. He does a lot of Italian films, so I assume he's Italian.
I thought he was Jewish because he did the story about Jesus, and he's doing a remake of it.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen his Jesus movie.
So I was.
I think I'm over watching White Jesus at this point in my life.
William Dafoe played him.
And honestly, obviously we're going to cut this off soon, but I feel like Jonathan Rumi has portrayed Jesus the best I've ever seen anyone portray Jesus, and that includes Henry Cavill.
And Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel is what I meant. Yeah, Jim Caviezel, not Henry Cavill,
I would say
Jim Caviezel. But Jim did a good job as well.
Before The Chosen, I would have probably said the guy that played him in Jesus of Nazareth.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on that. It was like a family tradition to watch it when it was on. So I don't know the actor's name or anything, but I thought he did a great job. But Jim did a really good job too. It was great direction by Mel.
I think Jonathan Rumi made Jesus truly brought out his humanity.
Yeah.
You know, where just
And
I think they did that. I think they did that because whenever they get to the crucifixion and it's Jonathan Rumi being Jesus being crucified, it's gonna just tear you up, you know, because you've seen this guy for he's been on the show for now 7 years now at this point.
Yeah, I saw an interview he did, and he said it's bittersweet. He said, I love making the show, but when I knew we were getting close to the crucifixion, he's like, man, you could just tell it was hitting him hard because he knew the way he talks is it's not even him playing the part. It's God through him.
Mm-hmm.
The way he talks. I mean, that's what I feel when I hear him talk about it. It's he almost had tears rolling down his face talking about what it's going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't even filmed it yet, I don't guess, but he knows it's coming soon.
Yeah.
You know more about it than I do.
Yeah. I've seen the last season focused on the Lord's Supper, the whole they kind of.
I guess
go
that's
back
what he
to
was
it.
talking about because he says it's coming.
Yeah, this now it ends with obviously him getting betrayed, and so
And they showed us the scene, which is, for the first time watching it, you probably don't even notice it, but Jesus knows. You know, if you're not paying attention to it, he's got sadness in his eyes, and he was speaking of that. And I didn't pay attention to that when I first saw it. But when him speaking about it, and then I showed him the clip, I saw it. I was like, oh man, it's just you can't even put it in words what that is. I mean, it's
I can't imagine like how it felt for Jesus, like the night that he was betrayed. You know, he took bread and he gave thanks and he shared it even with the man that's going to betray him. Judas was there, and the heaviness he felt, just not knowing, I don't know if it was because he knew that he can take his life, he'll lose his life, and he's going to raise up again. But just that process, that betrayal, also the fact that the father is going to turn his face away from him, and he's had a perfect relationship with his dad, and for this time on the cross, his father's going to not talk to him, essentially, not, you know, and just that separation and the anguish, it's a lot, and you know, and he did it for me and you to have a relationship with his father and with him. And so, you know, I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm not afraid to say it.
Well, I definitely believe everything I'm going through. I have to believe, and we all should believe. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, he, as Aaron just said, he died for us, and you know, people don't take it seriously. You should be taking it serious. I'm telling you, I'm living it. I live the devil's mind games, and I had never experienced. And this was actually my next pick. I know it's your pick next, but it's going to be about accountability. I want to talk about it.
All right,
on the platform. I feel led to talk about it.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I'm going to be accountable for my actions, but I want to talk about what, you know, and it may, people that watch may think I'm crazy, and that's fine. I don't care.
I like crazy.
I know what I'm experiencing, and I've never experienced anything like it.
Yeah.
Ever. And
let's talk about it. That's what this show's for. Speaking of which, next week's episode, I've already hinted at it. We're going to do another list. We're going to be doing our top, I don't know the number, creature features of all time. And everything's up there. You can put, include...
There's no sharks.
No sharks. But what's underwater? That counts.
That does count.
That counts. Which was a great film. Great creature feature. Crawl's in there.
Oh, you know that's getting a sequel.
Absolutely should.
But it's not going to pick up where it left off. And I don't understand that.
I don't understand. The first one's so good. First one don't need a sequel. It's so good.
But the way it ended, though.
It was the best Jaws movie that wasn't about sharks.
Oh yeah.
Period. I used to think like Placid, but no.
Oh
Crawl.
no, I mean Crawl's so much better. And I would agree with Lake Placid. It was really short. It was fun. Lake Placid is essentially Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
With a crocodile.
I agree. So that counts too. You put Lake Placid in there.
I probably won't, although I do really like it, but it depends how many we do.
All right. Well,
there's a lot of creatures out there.
There's a lot of them. It's a big list because you think sci-fi creatures. You think like all, you know. But all right, if you like this episode, watch, share, subscribe. Tell us what you think. Sorry we didn't post it on Facebook, but this will be on YouTube. Anything else you want to say?
Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, you can comment too. Tune in next week for the creature feature list.
He's hollering at me. He can reach out. Goodbye.
Bye.